Hello and welcome to my video on Formula 1 weather data. Some time ago I found this amazing dataset with historical Formula 1 data. As a lifelong fan of the sport and a fanatic data architect, I downloaded the dataset to visualize the F1 history in a dashboard. Unfortunately, I missed one element in the data, which are weather conditions. I wanted to add this data since especially rainfall can have a huge impact on race results. I didn't find any historical data for free, unfortunately. So I created a program that automatically retrieves current weather data while Formula 1 races are underway. The program is publicly available and can be downloaded from my Github repository. In this video, I'll explain how you can use the program yourself. To run the program, you'll need to prepare a few things. I won't go through all of these prerequisites in detail, since it's rather straightforward. In the description of this video, you'll find the necessary links to go through them yourselves. First of all, you'll have to download and install Python and SQLite 3 on your computer. Second, you'll need to create an OpenWeatherMap account in order to get access to their database with an API key. Last but not least, you'll have to download or clone my F1 weather data repository from GitHub to a local folder on your computer. When you went through these steps, you can run the program getRaceWeather.py from the GitHub repository you just downloaded. A prompt will pop up via which the program will inform you about the steps it is taking. After a few seconds, this prompt will ask you for your app ID. Right here, you fill in the 32-character API key for which you signed up at OpenWeatherMap. From here on, you can sit back and enjoy the race while the program is doing the hard work. So let's walk through the information that is given to us by the prompt to get a better understanding of what is going on here. Before the prompt asks for your app ID, it retrieves the race calendar of the current Formula 1 season. It takes this information from the Ergast API that contains all the historical Formula 1 data. It chooses the year based on the calendar year in which the program runs. So from the 1st of January 2020, the program will look for the 2020 calendar. It is possible that when run early in the year, the program won't find the calendar, simply because it's not available yet. In that case, you should run the program again on a later moment. The calendar is stored in a SQLite 3 database. After you inserted the app ID, this program will look up the first upcoming Grand Prix on the calendar. If the program then runs within 2 hours before that race, it will start fetching weather information from the OpenWeatherMap API. It's no problem when you start the program earlier. It will just stand by until 2 hours before the race and then start fetching data just like it would do otherwise. Every 10 minutes, the program will look for the latest weather information and store this into the SQLite 3 database. It will do this until 4 hours after the official starting time of the race. The prompt also provides you with a URL that you can copy into a browser to look at the response of the OpenWeatherMap API yourself. As you can see, the program uses the latitude and longitude coordinates that are also stored within the race calendar to know where in the world it should check the current weather. To sum things up, the program basically combines two APIs. The Ergast API to know when and where there is a race going on, and the OpenWeatherMap API to find the weather at that moment and time. After one race, the database looks like this. You will find a link to details of the fields in the description below. Thank you for watching my official YouTube debut video. Hit subscribe if you like this, because there will definitely be a lot more to come. See ya!